Good morning, afternoon, evening, as the case may be, in your part of the world. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Zen Archer. We're over on PV2. We're running 14W10C now, snapshot. Vanilla Minecraft, no mods, just right out of the box Minecraft. And I'm standing at the White House, and I thought I'd show you a little bit about what I'm doing over here. You know, it's kind of a funny situation over here at PV2. First of all, it's a great seed. Yeah, I'm sure by now you've seen a number of times that we have an NPC village, which this house is behind, and it is merged with a desert temple, which made for a really unique starting point. You actually don't spawn here; you spawn away from here, but not very far. So that was the White House. I've got a little encampment here, a little place that I hang out when I'm over here. That's a couple horses I found the other day, and I put a back door into that secret room now that it's been exposed, so we can just pass through in order to get into the temple. At any rate, everybody kind of does their own thing. When we're here playing alone, if I'm here by myself, like I am today, if I check, you'll see I'm the only one here. Then I just kind of do my own thing. What is this? How did you get in here? That's not good, because these guys sell us stuff. And we need to protect them as much as we can. Make sure that they're all still there and okay. Those are empty. So far, so good. These guys are okay. That's why we put the doors on, because even though we have these blocks here, a baby zombie can jump over that and still get to them. So we put the doors on as an added protection for them. And there actually should be a block here. Oh, there is one right there. So that the regular zombies can't just come running through here. We've had a couple accidents where the place is blown up and blown walls off, and we've fought to get the guys back in and protect them, because they're our bread and butter. They're the ones that we get our enchantments from when we don't enchant ourselves. We buy enchanted items from them. We buy stuff that we need, so we need to keep them as safe as possible. Anyway, it is nighttime, so I'm going to jump into bed here and go on saying. So when we're here, we play individually. We just do our own thing and pretty much ignore everything else. When we're on together, we'll often play together. I'll go over and see what Tilt or PV's doing, or they'll come over and see what I'm doing, and I lend a hand where I can, and they do the same. The other night, Tilt was over in one of the mines that he's working, and it's funny because when he first came on, I asked him. I said, how are your diamonds doing? Because I know he didn't mine very many diamonds. And he said, oh, they're okay. I got 9 or 10. Well, that's good. I'm sitting on 57, 56, something like that. I know Kenny's got about that same amount that we've mined. So mining diamonds is not really something that I worry about much right now, because I've got diamonds, and I don't wear diamond armor as a rule. I prefer to buy cheap and replace often, so I use iron primarily. Anyway, that's the White House up there that we just came from. Got a creeper buddy over here who's come to see me. Let's take care of that and pick up some arrows and stuff along the way. I see another creeper right there. I see you, creeper. I see you. Oh, you gonna come? You gonna come visit? All right. If you want to die, die. I saw some other arrows and stuff over here, I think. Don't see them now. We need to repair some of these holes. They happen, as you can see. Anyway, so they've been mining. Kenny and Tilt have been mining. I went over and helped Tilt. He didn't have many diamonds, so he was down mining 4 diamond. And I went over to lend him a hand. I found some diamonds for him, and he found some. but he just had a regular pick with him. So he would just get, if he found 4 diamond blocks, he would get 4 diamonds. But I had a Fortune 2 pick, and so he found a place that had 5 diamonds, and I think that translated into 10 with my Fortune 2 pick. And I just, I picked him out of the ground and I gave him to him. And then he found some more diamonds, and I picked those out of the ground. I think he found 6 together. Anyway, by the end of the night, he paid me 5 diamonds for helping him out, and he took about 19 out of that mine. So his diamonds are coming up. I'm headed over to one of the places that I've been working on my own. I've been trying to get away, expand the map out a little bit. So the guys have not been to beaches yet that I know of. They have not been over there. And I went out from beaches across the ocean in a boat and found another continent, got up on the continent, found another village over there, put up a nether portal. How did we get cows in here? Put up another portal over there, which, because it was so far away, it actually created its own portal inside another. It's weird that the cows are in here. And then once I got established there and got a little place to stay, I ran a nether chest over there, so I had access to more stuff. And then I went on another day trip looking for new biomes. I was really hoping to find a jungle biome. But what I found was some extreme hills and some more plains, and I mean, it's like the whole farm is in here. Now, why all these? You know what? I've got 20 steaks. I really don't need the cows. I'll kill that one. Notice this sword here is this is a great sword. It's an iron sword with fire aspect, sharpness 3, knockback 2, unbreaking, and looting. So when I kill a cow, like this, I usually get, I didn't with that one because I'm showing you probably, but I usually get like a whole bunch of leather, a whole bunch of steak, and the steak is already cooked because of the fire aspect. So that's always helpful. I did not pick up any of the leather because I got stuff in my inventory, so I wasn't able to pick that leather up back there. So let's just get rid of the rotten flesh and pick up the leather. 2 leather. That'll work. So yeah, so I'm headed over to I'm actually headed over to beaches. This is Dunes 1 here. And I don't know why the Nether's full of cows today. This is Dunes 1 here, and I think, yeah, I've got Pepper and, who else do I got back here? Peck are over here. I think we'll take Peck today. We have to go over to Dunes 2. Come on, jump, Peck. You can do this. Gotta time this just right. Come on, Peck, you can do it. There you go. So we're going to head over to past Dunes 1 or Dunes 2, and then go out to beaches. And from beaches, we'll take a boat over to the new continent where the village is at, and then we'll probably spend the night at the new village, and then maybe head a little farther out. But I need to get the coordinates of the Nether portal at the new village. I forgot to write those down. I keep a pad of paper by my computer to write down places, since we're not using Zan's map or anything like that for our gameplay. So we're on pack. We're passing Dunes 2 here, and I'm just going to continue on out to beaches. So yeah, when we're here alone, then we go and we play alone, and when we're here together, then we'll often get together with one another and help one another out. We'll say, what are you looking for? If it's diamonds or iron or building a building or whatever it happens to be, we assist one another with whatever the task is. And then when we're on our own, then we go ahead and work on our own. Like I say, Kenny's working an abandoned mine right now. Sir Tilt is also working an abandoned mine. And I'm stretching the map out, going on these day trips for long distances, just to kind of see what else is out there. You know, what other biomes are there, what other resources are there, if we can find any more villages or temples or desert temples. Or I'm really hoping to find a jungle biome and find a jungle temple. I just like them, and I want to see, you know, what's going on with that. Almost ran into a cactus there. So as you can see, even on Peck, who's not particularly a fast horse, but even on Peck, this is a substantial ride out here to Beaches. It's a good distance away, and we've got at least that far to go in order to get to the new village over on the other continent. So we'll be done with the horses here. You, nice jump. See, you could do it. I knew you could do it. So, you know, I'm not even going to stop here. I'm just going to continue on out. I do need to eat. I see my hunger is getting low. I'm going to hop in this boat. I've got 2 extra boats with me in case one breaks. And we're just going to head east across the ocean. So this might be a little boring for you. But, yeah, so I'm expanding the map out. I've got 2 nether portals over on the other continent, or near the other continent. It might actually be 2 continents. But I've got nether portals over there. They've spawned their own portals in the nether, instead of linking up with ones that are already existing. So now I have to decide if I'm going to make a nether hub just for that area and then connect it later with the other hub, or if I just want to take the first closest one, connect it with the other hub, and then once that's done, then connect the next one. So that traveling will be a little bit quicker than what you're seeing me do here, taking a boat for a long distance and taking a ride for a long distance and all of that stuff. As long as I stay pretty much straight east, I come in right at this sign. I probably just knocked my boat out into the water. I did. And this sign reminds me that from this point, just go west, straight west, and I'll end up at Beaches. So now I take a little run across the desert here. And I haven't traveled this enough that I really know it yet. I remember things along the way, but I often expect the village to be closer than it is, and all that kind of stuff. Like, I'm always expecting the village to be right here, and it's not. As soon as I see this hill, I always think, oh, here's the village, but it's not. It's still a ways away from here. And it's getting dark. Darker. And then I also often screw up here. That's where the darkness comes in handy, because there's a torch right there. Up there, so that lets me know I'm heading the right way. I'm going to get my sword in my hand because it is getting dark. And I see zombies or something standing up there already. Now I can go straight up there, and maybe that's the way to go today. This is one of my landmarks. I know when I get here that I'm not too awful far away from town, and that I'm on the right path to get there. So we just work our way up the hill. I'm not going to bother to rest. I'm carrying some pretty strong weapons. I got a decent armor on, and if I move fast enough, I won't have to deal with anything. If I don't move fast enough, then I'll have to deal with all of the lovely creepy crawlers. And I've got torches laid out pretty good, so that I know where I'm going. I lay torches out a certain distance apart when I first go looking around, and then on the way back I laid torches between them, making them a little bit faster, or making it a little bit easier to follow. This skeleton shot me. He shot me again. Nice shot, Skelly. It didn't hurt me bad though. I've got, like I say, I've got pretty good armor on. I have some protection, projectile protection on. So that allows me to go ahead and, as long as I stay near the light, nothing really bad is going to pop up in front of me. And if anything does, I've got my bow and my I've got my sword, which are pretty strong. So, all right. So here we are at the new village. Really tall buildings. This is the way that it spawned. Spider coming up on me. I see you, spider. And I need to go up to this first building here, get inside. And then I'll come out and take the coordinates down of the Nether portal that's on top of the blacksmith shop up here. I made that the other day. So I don't know how long this video's been so far, but I'm just going to kind of end it here. This trip will be a lot shorter once I get those Nether portals synced together and get them connected to the hub. Until then, I'll still have to take the boat and come across the water and all that kind of stuff. So thanks for stopping by. I have brought some armor over here, extra armor that I want to put in the chest, just in case something happens and I need to grab armor quick. I'll have some here. So I'm just putting those in the wooden chest. I also notice I don't have a sword in here. I don't have a bow in here. So I'm going to need to take care of that as well. Let's put that sword in, and I don't want to put, I would just put this bow in, and maybe half of the arrows that I'm carrying. So that way, if something happens to me, I will have some protection for myself. I can get armored up and go back and collect whatever I can that I dropped. So we're looking pretty good. This is, I'm thinking about calling this Jamestown, just cause. I just was looking for a name, and I don't know, it just feels like Jamestown. So I'm thinking about calling this Jamestown. It's isolated little savannah village. It's got some gardens, plenty of gardens there. There's a ravine. I don't know if it goes down to an abandoned mine or not, but there is a big ravine. And there are gardens in some of the water. There's an entrance down into a cave system there. And right over, I think right over in that area is where the ravine is. So I'm over here all by myself working this. Jumping over rooftops. So there you go. That's what we're doing today on PV2. I'm going to take the coordinates of that Nether portal. I could actually... What I need is the Nether coordinates of it, because I'm not syncing them up. They already have a they already have another portal built. So that sound you hear is a ghast, so I want to do this relatively quickly. And we've got the Nether is 35169 and then minus 133. That's where this is at. And I already took down the coordinates for the other portal. So it'll be a matter of walking through the Nether from one to the other in as straight line as I possibly can. And then once I've got that cleared out and I know where the way is, then I'll put in the hallway. So we can travel from here to the other nether portal. And then once that's done, I think then I'm going to try to connect it up to our nether hub over there with Temple Village, Dunes, Newton, and those towns, those places. So this is Jamestown here. And right now I'm the only one over here. I'm the only one that's been over here. And just east of here, a good distance, but east of here is a extreme hills biome, some more plains biome, forest biome, and I've also put another portal over there, and an ender chest like this one. So I have access to all of this stuff over there as well. So there you go. Until next time, as always, this is Zen saying you be well and careful out there.